successful in corrections, you need to be knowledgeable, dependable, dedicated, and flexible.
The good thing about the military is that you don't really need to have a specific skill to join. Your recruiter or military guidance at the military entrance processing station will determine what skill you should consider. It's all based on your ASVAT, your Armed Service Vocational Aptitude Battery Test, and that will actually guide you in what job you might be getting into.
As law enforcement and working at the Citrus County Sheriff's Office in general, number one, you want to have a willingness to serve. You want to have a willingness to make a difference in the lives of the citizens of the county. For communications specifically, which is the 911 dispatcher position that we're looking for, you want to have multitasking skills, listening skills, but decent typing ability. So you want to be able to get that information in there quickly. And of course, the ability to stay calm in stressful situations.
At least have a high school diploma. If you have a higher education, you can either enter with a higher rank, which could lead you to better pay. If you had completed several years of junior ROTC at high school, you may also enter some higher rank. Individuals that enlist in college, they do have a college degree, can come in with a higher pay grade. They could also have the option to attend the OCS, Officer Candidate School, and become officers as soon as they graduate. Normally they enter in management and leadership roles.
One of the most important things is you have to be 18 years of age, high school diploma, GED, or equivalency. Before becoming employable as a firefighter, you must obtain your state certification for firefighting and your state certification as an emergency medical technician or paramedic at most organizations. Some agencies hire single certs or non-certified personnel because they have their own firefighter and EMT programs. Both of these programs can be completed within 1 year. Most colleges offer the EMT or paramedic program, and a fire academy would provide the education to become a state certified firefighter. It does not hurt to obviously have a formal education before obtaining the basic education as a firefighter and EMT, as it will prep you for promotional opportunities as a fire officer or chief officer in the future. Education and training is a continual process throughout the career as a firefighter.
My favorite part of what I do is making a difference in the community where I live. So this is the same town where I'm raising my kids and I have my family, and it gives me that much more inspiration to make sure that it is a good place to be and a good place to raise them. Personally, as the recruiter, helping to select the future law enforcement officers and staff here at the Sheriff's Office is by far my favorite part, actually having a hand in that.
Say the camaraderie, knowing that someone always got your back. Most importantly, having the opportunity to serve alongside brothers and sisters, regardless of what branch you want to serve, either be the Air Force, Marines, Navy, Army, and even Space Force. We all have a common goal, accomplishing the mission and knowing you're part of something that's much bigger than what you can even imagine for a greater cause.
So my favorite part is obviously being able to help others, and then also being involved in creating a safer community. And believe it or not, as a firefighter, you learn many trades such as building construction, building demolition, auto body demolition, and life-saving maneuvers. And this is because, we go to vehicle accidents, we extricate people out of cars, we have to break down buildings when we're fighting a fire. So those some people find those to be fun, but my most favorite part is obviously helping others. And then there's many other perks being a firefighter, because you get to go around in what we call the big red truck, also known as a BRT, and then working 10 days a month. Most jobs you work 20 to 23 days a month. As a firefighter, you only work 10 days a month because you're usually on a 24-hour shift, and then off for 48 hours. So every day you come to work is both your Monday and your Friday.
Anyone can join. You must be physically and mentally prepared before joining. Allow yourself some time to prepare before the ASVAT test. There are lots of study guides out there. You must ensure you're in good shape. Regardless of which branch you end up joining, you'll enjoy being part of the world's greatest armed forces.
We tend to hire a lot of younger individuals, and I would definitely encourage students to apply once they turn 18. And I would think that they would need to be open-minded and career and goal-oriented.
First and foremost, I would say develop good, healthy lifestyle habits if you don't have them yet. Eat balanced meals, exercise, concentrating on endurance, cardiovascular, and your strength. Develop some stress outlets to maintain good mental health, because this job can be taxing mentally. You see some things that other normal people won't ever see. Those interested in healthcare with a fast pace, high adrenaline, and the use of some pretty cool tools such as the Jaws of Life, and are not afraid to get dirty at a fire, this is definitely going to be the career for them. And at most departments, you work in teams. It could be 2 to 3 to 4 people, maybe even more. In these crews, you always have each other's back in order to keep everyone safe on scenes, and you basically develop relationships like a second family. The fire service can be a very rewarding career, and there are several paths that you can take depending on an individual's likes.
Labor market information holds all the data for a certain industry and occupation. Let's talk about Public Services, LMI, starting with wages. The average yearly wages of an employee in the public services industry are $50,246. Currently, there are 27,036 people employed in this industry in Citrus County, with a projected growth of 14,587 employees within the next 5 years. With a high school diploma and on-the-job training, those going into the public services industry can find work as correctional officers, firefighters, and security guards, making $13 to $21 an hour. With 2 to 4 years of higher education, the next level of work becomes fire inspectors, sheriff's patrol officers, and fish and game wardens, making $12 to $27 an hour. With 4 or more years of higher education and experience, job opportunities such as supervisors of police, fire workers, and criminal investigators making $33 to $37 an hour become possible. To learn more about which certifications you need to get into this industry, click on the LMI Sheet button on the front of this industry tours booth. Thank you to this year's 2021 Youth Career Expo sponsors. We hope you enjoy the rest of the expo.